So, hello everybody, we want to welcome you to our CreatHIV Contest introduction. We want to raise the awareness and prevention possibilities of HIV. First, our agenda will be the task description, what we are supposed to do. Then we have an introductional video which will be shown in the school classes, but we will describe that later on. Then the description of the campaign itself, and then the surrounding of the project. The task description is we were obliged to make a media competition for HIV prevention for Tyrolean youth. And we decided which forms of media we will be include in our campaign, and then also we are supposed to suggest a jury which will award the prizes, and also like what are possible organizations for granting the awards and the prizes of the presentation of the winning team. And then therefore we develop a campaign to activate the Tyrolean youth and in specialization the pupils in Tyrolean schools. And also we are trying to conceptualize our campaign to spread the message to the target group. And therefore we are about now to show our introductional video, and this video will be shown in school classes so that the children are really motivated to participate in our campaign. And this is the logo what we designed, and we were playing with the word CreatHIV and HIV to combine it to show that it can be like you have creative ways to work with this topic. And this says take part and then you can win wonderful prizes. But that's why we make the whole thing in German, because it's going to be distributed in schools. And then this is the, like it starts with this, and then next slide. We'll be showing this, like it says, be creative, and you can go for free in the movies, and maybe you can win some more prizes.
In den 80er Jahren begann die HIV-Epidemie mitten in den USA und von dort aus eroberte es andere Länder wie Osteuropa oder Asien in den 90er Jahren. Afrika südlich der Sahara ist am schwersten betroffen. Rund 22,5 Millionen Menschen leben dort mit HIV. Laut Welt-AIDS-Bericht haben sich bisher mehr als 60 Millionen mit dem HIV-Virus angesteckt. Bevor die HIV-Viren attackieren kann, muss sie in den Körper eindringen können. Das kann sie durch bestimmte Körperflüssigkeiten wie Samenflüssigkeit, Vaginalsekret, Blut oder Muttermilch. Eintrittspforten für den Virus sind offene Wunden und Schleimhäute, da diese nicht genug verhornt sind. Ansteckung kann aber auch über eine gemeinsame Verwendung einer infizierten Spritze beim Drogenmissbrauch möglich sein. Eine HIV-infizierte Mutter kann das Kind im Mutterleib anstecken, sowohl bei der Geburt als auch beim Stillen. Von 100 Kindern stecken sich 20 bis 40 mit dem Virus an. Sobald die HIV-Viren in den Körper eingedrungen ist, läuft der sogenannte Vermehrungszyklus ab. Das Virus bindet zunächst von außen an zwei verschiedene Zellstrukturen an. Das Virus verschmilzt mit dem Zellmembran. Eine Fusion findet statt. Virusinformationen werden in die menschliche DNA eingebaut. Durch die Abschiebung trennen sich die Viren von den Zellmembranen und die infizierte Zelle stirbt ab. Da bei der schnellen Vermehrung häufig Fehler passieren, verändert sich das Virus und sein Aussehen somit ständig. Es entstehen viele Varianten, die von den speziellen Verteidigungsmaßnahmen des Immunsystems nur schwer in Schach gehalten werden können. Nimmt die Anzahl der Helferzellen stark ab und gleichzeitig die HIV-Viren drastisch zu, bricht die Immunschwäche AIDS aus. Es kommt zu Infektionen und auch die Gefahr bestimmter Krebserkrankungen ist stark erhöht. Diese Folgekrankheiten machen die HIV-Infektion zu einer lebensbedrohlichen Krankheit. Das Kondom ist das einzige Verhütungsmittel, welches Schutz vor sexuell übertragbaren Krankheiten, unter anderem HIV, gewährleistet. Von groß bis klein, Latexallergikern bis speziellen Geschmacksrichtungen, Formen und Farben bis hin zu vegan ist bei Kondomen alles vertreten.
information again about the prizes to increase motivation and also as incentive for the people to participate. And then this is just information that the school children are obliged to make a video no matter how and post it on Facebook, and then they have the possibility to win prizes. Then the next one are the criteria for the pupils, what should be included in the videos, and also that it's going to be either 2 students together or alone, and innovativeness and creativity is very important for our project. Then this is again like how they can win, and then the time frame when they have to upload the video, how long they have time, and then on the 3rd June the jury will pick the 5 best contributions and then contact the winners, and then the winners, in addition to their prizes, they can present their contributions on the German-Austrian AIDS Congress, which will take place in Innsbruck. And then this is for them just a good idea how their campaign could look like. And basically the important thing about that is that the students have to make their youthful approach to show that it's cool to use condoms and that it's cool to prevent themselves from getting infected.
I'm Roger.
And this should be a shock.
I've just been infected with HIV.
I'm Matt, and I've just been infected with HIV.
I'm Nelson, and I've just been infected with HIV.
I'm Michelle. I've just been infected with HIV.
I'm George, and
I'm Janet, and I've just been infected with HIV. You know, I'm Susan.
And this video should just be like it shows young people, not the people that some people always have in mind, that HIV positive people are some drug addicts who live on the streets and that it doesn't affect them anyway. So this should show that young attractive people are also affected by the virus, and I think they can more relate to people who are interviewed in that video. And also it gives the important message that every 6 seconds somebody worldwide is infected with the virus. And then the end of our campaign is just again like a motivational sentence like be creative, participate in our media contest, and also be clever and protect yourself.
Okay, I'm gonna explain you now the whole campaign in concrete way. Our main objective, as Julia said, is to raise awareness on HIV prevention. Our main objective has 2 sub-objectives. The tool for raising awareness is our media competition. And also when we were discussing, we said that consequently solidarity swings with the preventional effect. And also another sub-objective is that the number of participants who should be included in our campaign and competition should be 10% of those people who are in our school learning sessions. Our target group, as we define, are pupils from Tyrol, which are at the age between 13 and 19 years old. And it doesn't matter which school they attend or which focus they have in school, it doesn't matter. How do we promote our campaign? The AIDS Hilfe Tyrol has lessons called school learning sessions, where they offer schools some lessons where they learn about HIV, sex, the use of condoms, and whatever. And we are taking that opportunity for promoting our campaign. We do that through 3 posters and 1 flyer, and also like the video which we showed you before. And now Julia will explain you the posters.
So the posters will be distributed to schools, and they will be hung in public places, for example, the break areas where all the school children are. And the first picture, or the first poster, is that CreatHIV Contest, and it's the advertisement for our contest. And we chose a quite shocking picture, but we want to attract people even from far away. If they're somewhere else drinking a coffee and then they see this picture, maybe they get interested and come closer. And then also it again gives the incentive for participating in our school. In our project, then, this red line says sex without protection is dangerous, and therefore the scorpion stands, because you never know if you are in bed with like some infected people. And then it again just gives the information how to participate, what to win, and then also the time frame, and also it shows our possible partners. Then the next poster will give information about HIV transmission, and we want to connect them in a personal way that they say like everyone can be infected. Every 6 seconds worldwide someone is getting infected with the HIV virus, and every hour approximately 4 people die of AIDS and their related diseases. And then it says AIDS is still very dangerous and not curable, because in Tyrol and also like worldwide there's a trend that more and more people think that there's good treatment available, and they misuse it and think that it's curable, but it's treatable but not curable, and we just want to put a special focus on that. And again, just a condom can stop you from getting infected. And it gives a very interesting number, because we were looking at the Durex study, and they make worldwide estimations about condom use, sexual lifestyle, and they found out that 58%, that means more than half of the Austrian youth, don't use a condom if they have sex for the first time. And I think that's a very, very, very shocking number. And then it raises the question, are you one of them? And then said, like, protect yourself and always, not just for the first time. And then also I just want to like give a small focus on that symbol. That symbol will accompany our contest for the whole time. That's, so to say, the recognitional element of our graphical solutions. And then the third poster, it says only safer sex is good sex. So we don't want to say that sex is bad. We even want to empower them than having more fun, because if they're protected, they don't need to worry about getting infected. And then also we want to just say like where it's possible to get the infection, or in which ways, like sex, like unprotected sex, then needle sharing or mother-to-child transmission. Then again, the message only condoms protect you. And then also we want to clarify some common myths, because many people are so afraid of HIV-positive people, and they think that they cannot touch them or hug them or kiss them. And we just want to really clarify that with those things, that eating together or using the same glass, using the same towels, going to the same toilet, or through insect bites, it's not possible to get the transmission. And with this little thing, we try to also raise solidarity, because if the people know that HIV-positive people are not so deadly if you sit next to them, what many people think, then maybe also increased awareness and solidarity can be done maybe through this little message. And I like this little picture very much, because it's a small child and says, I have AIDS, please hug me, I don't make you sick. And I think that's very true. And again, the contest and the partners are mentioned. And then, in addition to the posters, we will distribute flyers to the students, to the pupils. And on this flyer, it's a normal size of flyers, and then here, it will have an attached free condom as incentive. So everyone's going to have a free condom. And this is saying, like, have fun with the condom, just to give a little fun message, and also to be cool. And it's always better to have a condom and don't need to use it than the other way around. So we think if everyone has a condom in the wallet, maybe there's a chance that they just have it. And this means, like, it can also affect you, but luckily, condoms protect.
Okay. We also set up a jury which gonna award the best videos. In our jury, it was very important that the most important stakeholders of our campaign should be included. The 5 main stakeholders are the representative of the CreatHIV Tyrol, because they are our task givers and they know what they are really looking for. Also, we want to have the teacher association in the board, because without their interest, the whole campaign is will fail. We have an artist called Franz Wassermann, which is located in Tyrol. He raised a lot of awareness at the Live Ball with his project called Barbie and Ken are HIV positive. And the media jumped on him because he was really provocative. We also want to have Miss Opitz Plura in our jury because she should show a lot of interest in their federal state and especially in their pupils. And the last one is the Health Minister of Austria named Alois Stöger, because he said once in a press release that Austria should be a representative state for all the other member states, and he likes to share its knowledge about HIV. Each of those jury members can now individually give points to the videos, 5 points for the best one and 1 point for the not as good as the 5-point video. And with that, we're gonna get a ranking of the videos. As I said, for the pupils, the contribution is to make a video in pairs or alone, and they should post their videos on our Facebook page. Why Facebook? Because we have evidence that over 75% of the Tyrol pupils are online on Facebook or available. To set a certain standard and also to make it easier for the jury to judge which videos are the best one, we set up some criteria. We focused on 4 main parts: the video, the HIV description, the prevention of HIV, and the solidarity with HIV positives, where certain criteria should be included. For the jury, we set up some evaluation criteria to make it transferable. For the pupils, why they got points and why they don't get points. To motivate the pupils to contribute in our contest, we figured out some prizes. For the first prize, the pupils will get a ticket for the Live Ball because it's like the main thing or event for HIV and prevention. The second and third prize are gonna get tickets for the Area 47. It's like an event area in Ötztal, here in Tyrol, where they have a lot of attractions. And the fourth and fifth place are gonna get also like tickets for the Area 41, but only for the Water World. Our time frame for our campaign. We are now here at the presentation, and then we would move on with the material preparation. This means to create posters and flyers, what we already did, making the materials for the school learning sessions, and then set up some questionnaire for the evaluation, and also like an online questionnaire for the outcome evaluation. Then here, the learning sessions take place 5 whole months. And after that, the jury has some time to judge the contributions of the pupils. We announce them, and they have the opportunity to present their contributions at the AIDS Congress. After the AIDS Congress, we will evaluate the outcome, and also it's going to be published in a written report. I'm going to explain you that in a moment. Here's like the chart from what I explained you before. As you can see, at the beginning and at the ending, there are a lot of tasks to do, and the long bar is the 5 months duration of the school learning sessions. The costs. Our whole campaign cost around 8,300 euros. We have like 5 main players of costs: the material preparation costs, the learning session costs, the prices, the copy cost for the questionnaire, and the budget for unexpected expenditures. In the material preparation costs, there are like costs for photos, which we used, 2,000 flyers, 50 posters included. The learning session. We have so-called Honorarkräfte. They are not hired from the company. They are just there for making their job. So the AIDS-Hilfe calls them when there is a need, and they're gonna teach the children for 2 hours in the school learning sessions. How we came up with our figure. As you can see here, last year there were 99 events, which means 99 school learning sessions. 8.25 events per month, which means for us 8 0.25 times 18 times 5 times 2 times 5. This is our personal costs. The travel costs for the Honorarkräfte and also like the questionnaire incentives. I'm going to explain you this afterwards. As I just explained, the prices, they are really costly, but they are necessary. The copy costs and the budget for the unexpected expenditures are the last two main costs. We also need to evaluate our campaign, which means that we need to know if our campaign was a success or a failure. As I explained, we have two sub-objectives. The one was with the awareness and the other one was with the number of participants. We evaluate the first sub-objective with two questionnaires. One questionnaire is going to be distributed during the school learning sessions. The pupils have now to fill out the questionnaire and we are going to collect them after the school learning session, which gives us a baseline about their knowledge about HIV and what they know about the topic. The second questionnaire will be sent out on an online basis after the Congress. As an incentive for the pupils to fill out the second questionnaire, we figured out a €5 voucher for Cineplex, which automatically appear after the pupil finished filling out the questionnaire. This form of evaluation gives us the possibility to measure the awareness, to compare the baseline with the other questionnaire, and also the results are going to be written in a report which are published at the CreatHIV Tyrol. The second sub-objective we're going to measure by counting the numbers of videos which are going to be posted on our Facebook page.
The next slides will give you an overview about the background of our project. Here you can see the stakeholder analysis, and we divided the stakeholder analysis into 4 squares. And I would like to start with the condom companies. Although they are very important to prevent HIV and AIDS, they rarely sponsor or support such projects against HIV. The next square is about the hospitals, GPs, health professionals, and politicians. They are really important for the treatment of HIV, but the problem is that the people mainly go to the GP or to the hospital when they are already infected or when they already have a problem. So they don't have high power concerning the prevention. The next square is about our high power and low impact stakeholders. We considered here the Tyrolean Insurance Company, the Federal Ministry of Health, the Federal State Tyrol, the City Innsbruck, and also the TLAC. The last square is about our target group, the teenagers, the teachers, the parents, and the HIV positives. We also consider the teachers as very important because they have to get in contact with the CreatHIV Tyrol in order to get the school learning sessions. The next slide is about the pest analysis. The pest analysis is a tool which can be used to monitor and evaluate the markets in order to profit from the opportunities and to avoid threats. The pest analysis is divided into 4 different factors, which are the political, the economic, the social, and the technological factors. I would like to focus now on the financing of the healthcare sector, the health consciousness, and the development and research. The Austrian healthcare system is financed by the social insurances, by the federal state, the municipalities, and private insurances. Because of this, it's very important for us to include these stakeholders and also to convince them about the cost effectiveness of our project. The next point is a study from the preventive medicine and health communication found out that 47% are interested in health and prevention of diseases. That means that more than half of the Austrian citizens are not interested in their own health and also to prevent diseases. This supports our project because we don't only want to raise the information about HIV, but we want to first attract the attention of the pupils by they can win a prize, and also they can be creative, and this will consequently increase the information about HIV. The last point is about the development and the research. I think a lot of people already know that the medicine is working on a vaccination against HIV, but a lot of people doesn't know that HIV is still a not curable disease, like Julia already mentioned. The last point is the social weather. The social weather concentrates on changes in future and how this could influence our project. One very important point is about the awareness of HIV and AIDS, because 36% of the Austrian citizens do not use a contraceptive. That means that we really have to inform them about the possible transmission ways, and also that they have to use a contraceptive. Furthermore, the study of Durex found out that people are going to have sex at a younger age, and so it's really important to inform the teenagers as early as possible about the risks. So thank you for your attention.